Hello, this is Waking Up with Wisdom. This story offers valuable lessons about life, decisions, and the power of our actions. Long ago, in the ancient city of Benares, nestled in northern India, there lived a wealthy family of great renown. The family was blessed with a son, who was the pride of their lineage. As the son grew into a young man, his parents decided it was time for him to marry. They searched far and wide until they found the perfect bride, a kind, honest, and exceptionally beautiful girl from a nearby village. Her virtues and beauty were known throughout the land, and the family was overjoyed at the match. Eager to secure their son's future happiness, the groom's family selected an auspicious date for the wedding. They were meticulous in their preparations, ensuring that every detail would reflect their wealth and status. The bride's family, equally enthusiastic, agreed to meet them in the village on the chosen day. Everything seemed set for a grand celebration. However, the groom's family had a trusted astrologer, a man who had served them for many years. This astrologer was accustomed to being consulted on all important matters, particularly those as significant as a wedding. When he discovered that the family had chosen the wedding date without seeking his advice, he was deeply insulted. His pride wounded, the astrologer decided to exact his revenge by misleading the family. On the morning of the wedding, the astrologer, draped in his most ornate robes, gathered the family around him. With a grave expression, he studied his star charts and then solemnly announced, "The stars are not in your favor today. The planets are misaligned, and the moon is passing through an ill-fated phase. If you proceed with the wedding today, disaster will surely follow." The family, though confident in their choice of bride, was shaken by the astrologer's ominous words. The joy and excitement of the upcoming celebration quickly turned into fear and uncertainty. In their panic, they began to question whether they should go through with the wedding. The bride, who had been the source of so much happiness, was suddenly overshadowed by the dark predictions of the stars. Despite their earlier excitement, the groom's family decided to stay home in Benares. Meanwhile, the bride's family had prepared everything for the wedding, decorating the village with garlands of flowers and setting out a lavish feast. The entire village was abuzz with anticipation, eager to celebrate the union. As the hour of the wedding approached, the bride's family waited eagerly for the groom's arrival. They watched the road, expecting to see the grand procession making its way to the village. But as the minutes turned into hours, it became clear that the groom's family was not coming. Confusion and disappointment spread through the village. The bride's parents were heartbroken and felt deeply insulted by what they saw as an unforgivable slight. "This is a grave insult," they said. "Why should we wait any longer? Our daughter is worthy of the highest respect. If the city people do not value her, then let us find someone who does." In a swift turn of events, the bride's family arranged a new marriage with an honorable and hardworking young man from their own village. The villagers rallied around them, and the wedding took place with great joy and celebration. The bride, who had been waiting with bated breath, was now wed to a man who valued her above all else. The following day, the astrologer in Benares announced that the stars had shifted and that the planets and moon were now perfectly aligned for a wedding. The groom's family, believing the time was now right, quickly prepared to travel to the village. They were confident that all would go according to plan, now that the celestial bodies were in their favor. But when they arrived in the village, they were met with a shocking revelation. The bride had already been married to another man. The groom's family was furious and demanded an explanation. They insisted that the wedding had been postponed only because of the astrologer's warnings. The bride's family, however, was unimpressed. "You have disrespected our daughter and our family by choosing to follow the stars rather than honor your commitment. It is too late now. Our daughter is already married, and she is happy." A heated argument broke out between the two families, each side convinced they were in the right. As the quarrel escalated, a wise old man who was passing by stopped to listen. Seeing the intensity of the dispute, he decided to intervene. The wise man calmly asked each side to explain their actions. The groom's family spoke of their respect for the astrologer and the fear of bad fortune. They believed they had done the right thing by waiting for the stars to align. The bride's family, on the other hand, spoke of the deep insult they felt when the groom's family failed to show up and the importance of honoring one's word. After listening carefully, the wise man spoke. The stars and planets are far away, distant in the heavens. They have no power over your actions or your fate. True fortune lies not in the stars, but in your choices and actions. By placing your faith in the stars, you have lost sight of what truly matters, the bride, who is right here in front of you. He continued, luck is not something that is bestowed upon you by the stars. It is something you create through your actions. If you wait endlessly for the perfect moment, you may find that it never comes. The perfect time to act is not dictated by the heavens, but by your own will and determination. The wise man's words struck a chord with both families. The groom's family realized that they had made a grave mistake by allowing fear and superstition to guide their actions. The bride's family understood that they had made the right choice by not waiting for people who did not value them. This story reminds us that in life, we often find ourselves waiting for the perfect moment to act, whether it's in our relationships, careers, or personal goals. But the truth is, there is no perfect moment, only the moment we decide to act. Our destiny is shaped not by the stars, but by our own hands. So, don't wait for the stars to align. Take action today and create your own luck. Life is too short to wait for the perfect moment. The time is now. This is Waking Up with Wisdom Stories. Thank you for watching, and stay blessed.